And when I went there, I expected the experience to be nice because I'm in a new school and I'd meet new friends and meet new teachers that will love me and take care of me. But I found this one teacher. I'm Fenenekesa, and I'm so grateful to you guys. Kwanza, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by once again. And if you're new to the channel, karibu sana, consider subscribing to the channel. Just hit that subscribe button that is there, down there, a red one. Subscribe, it won't cost you anything, and like this video. And also you can leave a comment down below. There is this story that Lingugi covered and I've been following up, and it's about this girl called AB. We take our kids to school, we expect them to be protected, and those people who are supposed to protect them are these teachers that we entrust our kids to. And she happened to die in school, and it is believed that she died in the hands of a teacher, and the school has denied those allegations, and this thing happened like 3 years ago, and justice has not been served. Like, nothing has been done concerning this child's death. And going through the story, and was like, it really, I felt it, because school at some point, and it reminded me about this teacher. Growing up, I've grown up having a big body, and from another school, and was admitted to the school like when I was in class 7. And when I went there, I expected the experience to be nice because I'm in a new school, and I'd meet new friends and meet new teachers that will love me and take care of me. But I found this one teacher. He was a male teacher, and just the first day when I had been admitted to the school, it reached hiyo time ya Kiswahili. Wakati mwalimu aliingia, the teacher was like, wakati mwalimu umefunza sana in a class, you tend unajuanga the students that you have, like akaanza to go around, and he noticed me, and he was like, who are you? Nikasema, I'm Fenenekesa. Umetoka shule gani? I told him, and that was it. And he was like, watu wengine wanaweza kuwa wametoka shule zingine, ujui tabia zenye zimewatoa hiyo shule yenye walikuwa. That's what he was saying, like in the class. Mtu ati huwezi jua tabia zenye zimewatoa hiyo shule ingine, labda mtu ameenda huko amepata mimba akajifungua. And I'm in that same class, and the teacher is talking about those things in my presence. So in my heart, I felt like, mwalimu kwani ananiona aje? And he was like, how old are you? You look so big to be in class 7. And that thing went on and on, and he stopped just in the middle of the lesson, and he stopped and continued with his teaching. And I remember he asked me to stand up. I stood, and he told me to go to the blackboard. And growing up in primary school, this is not boasting, but I was good in Kiswahili. I was good in languages. So I went kwa ubao, and he was like, kwa hiyo shule mlikuwa mnafunza ulikuwa unapata nini Kiswahili? And it's not like I was forced to go into that class, because it's not like I forced myself in that class. I qualified to be in class 7, because when I went there, nilikuwa interview, and I passed. Nikapass your interview, and maybe he happened to see my papers, and hiyo wakati akaniambia niende hapo mbele. I don't know what was wrong with that teacher. Akaniambia niende hapo mbele, and alafu akaniambia niandike, after all those kuambiwa you're big, you don't fit to be in this class, you're in, and it really affected me psychologically. I never liked Kiswahili. Like, wakati wa Kiswahili ikifika, nilikuwa tuna feel like I'm not comfortable, na feel too like I'm not in the right place. And that experience really made me to go through mental torture because I was feeling like I don't fit in to the board, and the teacher was like, niandikie neno mmomonyoko wa mdongo, mmomonyoko wa udongo. You know, after all that you've had concerning you, like after all that you've had, hizo story zote umeambiwa hapo class, alafu unasikia some things he was saying some things, alafu other kids start laughing, and it really affected me. So like wakati lesson inaendelea akaniambia niende niandike hapo mbele mmomonyoko wa udongo, and when I went there I was really shaking and I was so afraid and scared, and when I held that chalk and started writing, I was very confused, totally confused. Like that word mmomonyoko udongo couldn't come out of my mind. And he was like, ndio watu wenye tunaambiwa walikuwa wazuri kwa languages. Sasa mtu kama huyu tutamsaidia aje? What are you writing on the board? Nini unatuandikia hapo? Unajaribu kutuonyesha nini? You know, and you're there trying to think like you know what you need to write, but haikuji because of the things that you're hearing. And this habit has to stop, and justice should be served for AB. Can't just die in school under the care of the teachers, and when you try to follow up, una get to a point that kitu inaonekana wazi ni your child didn't just die. He or she was killed, and it's not like it happened as an accident. It happened just because somebody didn't like your child. And this story really touched me, and I know there are a lot of kids out there going through a lot, and you can be in school and you even afraid to share it with your parents, like that are happening out there in our schools, because there is a lot of bullying from both teachers and students. You know to do. Justice need to be served, and these things have to stop. Like when our children in school, they should be taken care of well. And I'm just so passionate about AB's story, and I walk call out for AB's justice, and I know justice is going to be served, because justice is our shield and defender. Let justice defend our kids. Let justice defend us. And we as teachers, we're supposed to take care of these kids that are put in our hands by their parents. You know, the parents are trusting us for the care of their kids, and we just need to do our job as we are required. We don't have to look down on any other kid because of their race, because of their color, because of their body, because of how they are made. We're just supposed to do our work as we're just supposed to do our work as we are called, because you just can't hit somebody's child and kill them and expect the parents to keep quiet. This thing that happened to AB is not something that any parent would wish to happen to their kids. So as teachers, let's just be careful with people's children, because you never know. Let's just love them, and let's just appreciate them, and never undermine them, never look down on them, because those things that you're doing that are naked the kids, they're affecting the kids mentally, and when they're growing up. And this one thing, when we grow up and you might do something to a kid and expect them to forget, but kids don't forget. Like, kids don't forget about a thing. Unaweza mwambia such a harsh word and the kid will never forget, and this thing will end up ruining them, because mwalimu alimwambia hii, and feeling unworthy is not worth it. Let's just love these kids, and required, as we are required by the government and their parents. So that's it.